The governor of Istanbul has spoken. He says that Abdulkadir Masharipov, who was arrested last night, has confessed to carrying out the Istanbul nightclub attack on New Year's Eve that killed 39 people. The governor says the man from Uzbekistan was arrested last night along with 4 others, including an Iraqi man and 3 women from different African countries, that he entered Turkey illegally a year ago and he was trained in Afghanistan. It appears that he was well trained. He was extremely, he carried out the operation in a very expert way. He was in and out of the nightclub within 7 minutes only. His killing spree leading to the deaths of 39 people, and 70 people are still injured. And the earlier reports that had suggested that his 4-year-old son was with him in the apartment that was raided last night were not true, said the Istanbul governor. So Masharipov himself was arrested, but not his son.
And he was working on behalf of the so-called IS. Has that been again confirmed? And what about questions about the whole government policy on IS?
Yeah, I mean, the Prime Minister said that it was clear that the attack was carried out in the name of so-called Islamic State. Of course, the group said it was behind the attack shortly after it happened, calling Masharipov one of their brave soldiers, taking revenge for Turkey's attacks against IS in Syria. The question is how tight that link was. Was it a loose affiliation? Was he part of IS cells here in Turkey, Central Asian cells, that are reported to have possibly had links with the Istanbul airport attack back in June that killed 48 people? And did he have accomplices? Did he have a support network here? These are all questions that the police will try to get to the bottom of in the coming days if Masharipov speaks under police interrogation. So huge relief here, of course, that he has been caught, but big questions over what help he had. And of course, huge challenges going ahead for Turkish authorities trying to halt this wave of attacks that has engulfed Turkey over the past 18 months.
Exactly. And how much is that about, sort of immediate security, and how much is that about, the complex politics in the region? Lots of questions about the government policy and action, what it says overtly and what might be going on covertly.
Yeah, I mean, look, it's hugely complicated because Turkish ground forces are currently in Syria fighting against IS and Kurdish militias there. So, they're not going to pull out of Syria because there have been IS attacks in Turkey, but clearly the Turkish operation there is making Turkey much more vulnerable. For the first part of the Syrian war, Turkey was blamed by Western governments for being too soft on the jihadists, allowing jihadist fighters to cross its borders into Syria and Iraq, somehow feeding and fostering IS. Turkey has always vehemently denied that, and clearly as Turkey has become more vulnerable, as IS attacks here have grown and Turkey's become more of a target, it has taken a tougher position against the group. So the challenge now is to maintain its position in the coalition against IS while also keeping its citizens safe, because after 28 terror attacks in 18 months, this country is feeling, frankly, extremely shaken.